Hey everyone, I want to thank you for coming to visit with me again. It is Thursday, January 31st, the last day of January. I can hardly believe it. Tomorrow is February 1st, 2019, into the second month already. Unbelievable. I wanted to explain a little bit about why I decided to start these videos. I know the beginning of January was a big New Year's resolution time for a lot of people. A lot of people out there resolving to stop smoking, lose weight, hit the gym a little bit more, um, whatever else there is that people typically resolve to do at the new year. I've never been much into New Year's resolutions. Not that there isn't anything that, I could better about myself. There's, I'm sure plenty of things that I could do better in my life. However, it's one of those things you think about it for the first month and then all of a sudden it just leaves your mind and you forget about it. And then comes next year, you're thinking, well, what did I even accomplish? So this year I decided to do a New Year's challenge and see what I could do with that. So I am going to come up with several challenges for myself this year. And there's something about the word challenge that not very many people can turn out a challenge. It just sort of revs you up, gets you going. So the first challenge that I gave myself this year was to audition for a play at a local community theater. Now, part of the reason that I decided to make this a challenge is that when I was in high school, um, I always wanted to try out for a high school play. It just really seemed like a lot of fun and just something that I really wanted to do, but I never was able to. So that feeling has been with me all these years, and every time I go to see a play, I think, man, that just looks like a lot of fun. So I thought, why not challenge myself? So instead of resolving to say, okay, this year I'm going to be in a play, I challenged myself to just go audition. So I did. And it was a lot of fun. I didn't care that I didn't get the part. No big deal. But the audition was a lot of fun. A lot of really cool people. Um, can't wait to go see the play. So that was my first challenge. Realized that I would really like to do that again. So throughout the year, I'm going to look at some more plays that they have to audition for and pick one that I've got some time to invest in it and go for it again. So I highly recommend that if you have a local community theater out there, look into it. If not to audition, support it. Go see some plays, volunteer opportunities. Um, So yeah, look into that. Look up your local community theater and see what they've got to offer. So the second challenge that I gave myself was to. For years, I've been wanting to sort of help educate the public on parental alienation. The legal side of this topic doesn't appeal to me. It just brings me down. It makes me mad, frustrates me. So I figured that probably wasn't the healthiest area for me to volunteer my time. Um, Starting another Facebook site where people can go and um, get support for what they're going through. Um, didn't appeal to me either. I didn't feel like we needed another place for people to go and when they're at the beginning stages. I know that I was there as well. I wanted a place to go where other people were feeling like I was, frustration and angry and bitterness, and you just wanted to cry and you wanted to scream and you wanted to yell. And I think that everybody in the beginning stages of going through losing their child needs a place like that. But there are plenty of places like that out there, and I didn't feel the need to add to that. However, the place that I'm at right now is one of hope, um, one of having come through the pain and wanting to share with other parents, other family members, that it's okay to come through that pain, that it's okay to live a happy, hopeful life. It's okay to smile. It's okay to do things for yourself. Um, no, my child is not back in my life yet, but it's still okay for me to live my life. And I couldn't really find any groups out there that were like that or that resonated with me. Um, so I thought, maybe this is where I'm supposed to impart myself. So the next step was, okay, what social platform do I use? You've got a dozen or so out there that you can do, and I thought, let's do YouTube. Just give it a try. Well, YouTube is turning out to be a double challenge for me. One, I'm putting myself out there socially, putting my ideas, putting my opinions out there. That's a challenge. But also the technicality of YouTube is a challenge that I hadn't quite thought through. So my videos are going to be a bit primal at first, but it's an exciting challenge to learn some new things about the technicalities of video making and the graphics. So if there's anybody out there who has good technical karma and would like to impart some wisdom on me, right now I'm using my Chromebook, the camera in my Chromebook. Last week I used my phone, but I'm wondering, should I go ahead and get a better video camera if I intend on keeping this up? Also, video editing. I've just started looking into things like that. So if anybody out there would like to impart some knowledge on me, some opinions, some guidelines to help me along in that area, I would greatly appreciate it. You can leave something in the comment section on the YouTube. I did see a comment section that you can leave some words of wisdom there, or you can email me. And I haven't quite figured out how to put this on my YouTube channel, but you can email me at journey.into.hopefulness@gmail.com. Don't forget the dots. It's all about the dots. So yeah, this is where I'm at in my 2019 challenges. And I had decided that I would try to do a video every Thursday, and hoping to gather a good community of people who maybe are looking for a group of like-minded people who are also at that stage of more positivity, to sort of share your story with us. How did you get to this point? What do you do for yourself? How do you keep yourself healthy? What is the importance of keeping yourself healthy? So yeah, that's where I'm at with my challenges. And I chose Journey into Hopefulness because obviously for me life is a long journey. It's an exciting adventure. I didn't always look at life like this. I used to look at life as a bunch of obstacles that you had to overcome, and obstacles that just stopped you in your tracks and just going in circles and never really getting anywhere. But my awareness of life has changed. The way that I see life has changed. And so, Journey was definitely something that was resonating with me and what I wanted to title my channel. And I had thought about Journey into Hope, but that just fell short for me a little bit. It's almost like saying I'm going to go on a trip to the Grand Canyon, and you get there and you just look. Okay, I'm at the Grand Canyon. Okay, next. No, when you go to the Grand Canyon, you don't just want to look and say, "Okay, I'm here." You just want to embody the Grand Canyon. You want to experience it. So that's more of what I was trying to go with, more of what I was feeling. I don't want to just go into the hope. I want to be the hope. I want to be full of the hope. Um, so hopefulness seemed like a more wholesome word for me. So journey into hopefulness is the title of the channel, and again is where you can email me. So what does hope mean to me? Hope to me means that I know what I want, and I know in my heart that that's what I want in my life. So I'm very hopeful that my daughter will come back into my life. And I have this, because I'm so full of this hope, it's almost like I know my daughter's going to come back into my life in some way, shape, or form. But with a little caveat that life will give me what I need. Seems a little counterintuitive, I guess. I know that my daughter's going to come back into my life because that's what I want. But right now, life is saying where you're at right now is what you need. What has happened to you is what you need. What has happened to my daughter is what she needs. Um, I try not to explain it too much because then my head wants to explode if I try to explain why. How could this possibly be what I need? How could this possibly be what my daughter needs? My head just wants to explode. So I don't even go there. I just accept the fact that this is where I'm supposed to be. Everything that has happened to me has happened for a reason. It has happened for me, and it is happening for my daughter. So that's what hope means to me. Um, Share with me what hope means to you. How do you define hope for your life? Again, comment, send me an email. I'd love to share some of your your ideas about what hope means to you. Um, every year, my husband and I get a Zen calendar, and it's one of those page day calendars. And so every night before we go to bed, we read our Zen for the next day. And on January 1st, the Zen saying for the day was, "For all that has been, thank you. For all that is to come, yes." And it was a quote by Dag Hammarskjöld. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that name, but there it is. For all that has been, thank you. For all that is to come, yes. So I want to encourage you to give thanks for every moment that you shared with your child in the past, and for every moment that you're going to get to share with your child in the future. Yes, give thanks for that as well, and know that it's coming when life feels that you're ready for it. So again, for all that has been, thank you. for all that is to come? Yes. So anyway, that was an awesome way to start off the new year. And I'll share some more of those with you as I find some that are sort of appropriate and go with the random topics that we happen to run into. I also want to share, let me see if I can pull it up here. A friend of mine has a Facebook page. It's called Hardcore Communications. Giving a shout out to Jason Kendrick. Thank you, Jason, for reposting a quote by Gloria Steinem. And it says, "The final stage of healing is using what happens to you to help other people." So the final stage of healing is using what happens to you to help other people, by Gloria Steinem. So thanks, Jason, for reposting that, because it just resonated with me, because I guess that I am sort of at that stage now where I'm not completely healed. I don't feel that I will be completely healed until I reunite with my daughter and we work through whatever it is that we need to work through. But I do feel like I'm in the final stages. And so I guess maybe that's why I had this feeling in me that I wanted to just get out there with my feelings and just see if there were, again, like I said last week, if you feel the same way, please write to me, comment to me, let me know that you're out there. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel so you'll know when I put some more of these videos out. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this week. One more thing though, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to challenge yourself. February. Tomorrow starts February. You've got 28 days in February this year. I want to challenge you to challenge yourself. Do something that you've always wanted to do. Think of something you've always wanted to do and challenge yourself. It doesn't have to be like, take me for instance, it doesn't have to be, I want to be in a play. That's like several steps out. Challenge yourself to do the first step, whatever it is. For me, it was just auditioning. Really, that was like the second or third step, because the first step was really going and picking up the script and looking at the script, and then after looking at the script, then showing up for the audition. So yeah, think of something you've always wanted to do. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be as simple as you haven't read a book in years, and you would love to be able to sit down and read a book. Do the first step. Go to a library and just look at the books. Just look through the books. I mean, for a lot of people, that can be an awesome feeling. Pick a book off the shelf that catches your attention. Then challenge yourself to read a chapter every night. You don't have to sit there and read for an hour. Give yourself 5 minutes. You know, you can find 5 minutes. 5 minutes before you go to sleep. Read a chapter. But yeah, do something for yourself. Something that makes you happy, used to make you happy in the past. And just do the first step. And that's as simple as it has to be. Because once you reach that first step, you've done it. You've challenged yourself to do something, you've done it. And what an awesome feeling that is. So yeah, I challenge you. So, until next Thursday, again, please give me your comments, email me, let me know how you're feeling. Give me some stories to share. And until next Thursday, Make it a great week, and don't just see the hope in life. Be the hope. See you next week.